find out. So we got Calling All Captains versus Team Science. This is Ant Farm here at the PML. Oh man.
May have rated up a little bit too early there, but no harm done.
Oh, we mean to the button pressing? That's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, the only map that matters on is Bank Heist.
But yeah, Bank Heist.
And I
even
think
then,
Bank
if it's only a
Heist-
few seconds, it's okay.
I think Bank Heist is a one-season map. I don't think we should do maps that have to be started twice. I don't think that. I think Bank Heist is a really cool idea, and it probably is kind of fun to like play with some friends. I don't think it's turned out to be that good of a PML map, especially when it's a map that like it's so strategied. It actually has too much strategy, and it like sounds stupid.
Making
but
people think too much.
yeah, it does. You make it. I think a lot of strategy should just be like innate. Like, you know how when we see like Lucanus or White Tiger and they do like something cool on the map, like on Ant Farm. Actually, in both cases they did something cool on Ant Farm. Well, this is kind of silly by Calling All Captains, but apparently they're building a highway.
Team
like,
doing the same thing as always.
One lane's not enough. Let's have two
Really?
dead-bones. Look at this.
Wow.
Oh shit! It's working on the third lane now.
Okay,
They're
so
just punching for no reason. They're just like, well, I gotta waste time for UL to break in.
so SJP going top as always.
Okay,
and one middle.
I got a question for you, Dead Bones. So UL suspect is still in his morphing time skin, but he's the Red Ranger. Is the Red Ranger from Power Rangers a captain?
I wouldn't classify him as a captain myself.
I don't think his skin fits the Calling All Captain theme. Let's see. I don't know what they are doing. Like they.
Yeah, Rondate's
Shizness
going for the
just
bottom as
wasting his
always.
time, too.
It's Science is just doing the same thing they always do, which is probably going to work. Just because
We see
morphin time seem to be going a bit crazy.
Captain Crunch is kind of digging his way to the middle. He might be going for his opponent's diamond stash, but that's not going to prove to be too fruitful this time because we do have a member of Team Science actually going for it.
So,
is this Wyatt? Was Wyatt playing? He is. So it's Wyatt going for the middle, so maybe it will work out.
Maybe it will. Alright, can't really spot. It looks like no one from Team Morphin Time decided to go up.
No, they had to send one up, didn't they? Did they send one to the third chest? There's two
I don't
bottom,
see any...
one middle. There's got to be one going up.
I don't see any
check the back side of the map.
That's a good point.
Looks
I
like
don't see any...
Captain Crunch here is going to bump into Wyatt.
Oh, wait. Maybe. Yeah, I've got one guy up
Captain Crunch definitely knows that Wyatt is there. Does Wyatt know Captain Crunch is there? He should. He should be able to see him. I would hope so.
So they've got Panda
Here
War.
we go.
He might be going for the #1 chest. So it's hard to tell. SJP is just going to walk on top of him, and I'm not even going to see him. So
good hits landed by both of them. Both need to be really careful because this is going to come down to the last hit. Wyatt actually misses a hit.
Oh,
Captain
down
Crunch.
goes.
Kodo 538 is going to take him, and that's a big deal because...
It is, because now he's got a straight pathway to their spawn.
He's got a straight pathway to the spawn, but what's he going to do there? Oh, what is this? Oh, he's blocking it.
Oh.
That's kind of a neat... We've never really seen that. Blocking? That's not
on Ant Farm, at least.
That's kind of an interesting thing. It's going to make him harder to get the bottom core, so I hope he's not planning to go for the bottom core.
Alright, SJP still going for the top. Looks like he's going to just go right above Panda War. Who's going... So I think he might be going for the #1 chest. I can't really tell. Wyatt falling out of the world. Keeping up Science's tradition of jumping out of the world.
I'm guessing he probably kind of fell there a second ago. Oh, here we go.
Oh.
So here's a member of Team Science both two members of Team Science, and they're sneaking up on Oshizit. Where's Oshizit's team member? Has he left him?
I think he has.
Oh goodness! Now Oshizit doesn't even have a way out. He's just kind of like running. He must know this is coming, but I think he should be preparing. He's just actually doing Team Science's work for him.
I think Evil's suspect was with him, but I don't know where he went.
Yeah, he's about to get knocked out of the world. Well, even if he doesn't get knocked out of the world, he stands no chance of beating this. Complete armor advantage for Lull. He should have been trying to set up like a gank at the very least.
Here comes UL with pretty much nothing. He's sneaking.
Yeah, well, what have they
drops
two
down.
been doing? Did they ever make
He
it to
could-
their number 3 chest? No, they never did. Look how close they were, and they just gave up.
He came back, I guess. Now UL suspect's just sitting here waiting for Carl. Carl's probably gonna knock him out of the world.
He tries to set up a gank. He doesn't get it though, and so he's gonna go down. It was a nice plan by UL though. See, that's what Oshizit should try to do if you put yourself into that situation, is try to get a gank by knocking them out of the world. That's the one thing you can always do. There's science that
Alright, so there goes the bop core. So looks like team is calling out happens. He has yet to get any other cores.
They're in some bad luck here because they got Oshizit and Panda War starting over.
Here's Captain Crunch in the number 2 chest on Science's side, but I don't really think he got much out of it.
Yeah, and he's not being aggressive, and it looks like he has no way to heal. I mean, he should have a rejuvenation potion. Oh no, those aren't in those chests.
Oh, it looks like they've spotted SJP, so he better go fast because he's got very little supplies. He just needs to detonate that core.
Is he really going to be able to stop him? Do they even have a tunnel up there? They must.
I think they're digging up, but they're trying to get. They're getting there quick.
Yeah, they're going to be able. Are they? I don't think they can stop him unless SJP does exactly what he's doing now and buys them time.
Unless they even know he's there. That's the thing.
Yeah, they probably don't really know. They're kind of moving towards him, but
so Captain Crunch letting UL go straight through the little pathway to Doga. It's not Rente. It's I think this is Wyatt.
That's Wyatt.
Could be Lolly.
Yep, that's
or is it Lolly?
Oh, so here comes a member of Captain Crunch, but it's Colonel Captain. It's too late.
Boom. 1 core left.
Panda Warrior. He actually. So that was kind of cute. So that sand wall.
Oh,
SGP,
that was. I like that. Coral Reef just dug up and snuck up on Captain Crunch. He's just hit him with a poison potion, but he hit himself as well. It looks like. And there goes Captain Crunch. But now Coral's poisoned.
And up here, SJP actually covered his tracks with sand, and that actually confused them because they were trying to find SJP's tunnel.
Right.
And so SJP actually manages to get away here.
Wow.
And I don't even think Oshizit knows where he went.
Well, now, here's SJP going for the bottom core.
Yeah, and this is all they need. I don't even think calling out captains is going to get a single point in this map.
Doesn't look like it.
And SJP is finally doing something that we've been preaching on. Is just go for the last core. You know what I mean?
Take straight.
He's got no supplies. He might as well just go straight down from the bottom. Oh, here comes Oshizit, but he doesn't have any hit points to make this jump.
Well, even so, here come 3 members of Team Science at the same time to the 1 core.
There's nothing they can
converging.
do. Too late. Look at that. JP might go down, but that's the end of the round. Science takes the first point.
Pretty good. Pretty good for Science's sake.
Colonel Captains they're a new team, but
there's 2 of the members at least one of the members has played regularly enough.
Yeah, but they need to really work on who's going to do what
coordination
and doing it, because they weren't doing defense, they weren't doing offense, they were just kind of doing stuff. But none of it was effective for trying to blow up the other team's base. And in a lot of ways, Ant Farm's race. It is a race to get into your opponent's side. That's typically what it ends up being in a lot of games. So, at least for now anyway, teams should have the mentality, if they're not going to think of something new to do on it, just racing. Just alright, let's get to the opponent's side and detonate it. We see so many teams go for supplies. Have we ever seen a team just ignore all the supplies and just go for cores and win?
Not the whole team.
Not the whole team, right? That's never happened. So,
no.
I mean, if you don't get caught, if they don't catch you, if you go weird routes to do it, you just win. So,
Ant Farm is yet to be explored to its fullest potential. I think we could see some cool things from an event later on, or maybe there are already cool things and they just haven't shown them because they're waiting for the tournament. Who knows?
And sign-ups for the tournament. If you haven't got your team signed up, please do that before the end of the weekend. Get that done. I don't know how many teams we're going to get because Tom won't let me look at the database. He's like, I got a database, Rob, but you can't access it. So I'm like, I don't know. So I hope we have at least 8 teams. If we have 8 teams, tournament success. Tournament success. Even if it's all the same teams we always see, I'd like to have some new wildcard teams in it, but we'll see.
Unexpected winners.
And if you're looking to play in the PML, either on this season or the next season, or just in the scrim games for fun, whatever, just add me on Skype. Message me when you got your team name and 4 players that are ready to play, and I'll get you set up. Some people, hey, I'm not always going to be on Skype, so I'll get around to it and message you and set you all up once you're set up. So just patience. All right, so the next map,
Playhouse.
Playhouse. Kind of a surprising pick from Calling All Captains, because Playhouse is like a really big execution map. So, and they didn't really look like they had a lot of coordination. So hopefully they have a little bit more on Playhouse. Maybe it's one they practice more.
I'm not even going to say my usual line when we do Playhouse is that, hey, if they pick the map, they got to have a plan. But I'm not going to say that because I don't think they do.
What if people made a meme out of you already?
No, but that's just me.
Do you have so little to say on PML at this point that you're just like saying the same lines over? You just pull out your papers and you're just like, 1 sec, Rob. All right. I hope they have a good strategy on this map, because bank heist can be quite difficult if you don't. All right, guys, we're gonna go to a quick commercial break. When we come back, Science versus Colonel Captain here on Playhouse. Don't go anywhere. Callaghan throwing out some numbers in chat. If you didn't notice, our guy who has all the videos and records all the team stats, saying that Playhouse, since we started recording their stats, is their worst recorded map. However, I don't know if does that have like their practice night the other night where we ended really early, because they had like the game like 2 or 3 losses there. So
yeah, they did lose a lot on Playhouse,
and they don't have their full team. They have their 1 sub in Wyatt, but the rest of them is
Wyatt.
Is pretty standard. So
missing their Ron date apparently. Still, look, I don't get the 2. Is he a captain? I don't know. Maybe he's some kind of captain. Which is it?
I like how Wyatt has like a uniform on, like a scientist uniform, but he's still just the Minecraft guy.
He's Steve.
All right, I think we're ready to go. Deadbones, you ready to roll?
I'm ready to roll.
All right, here we go. We got calling all captains. They're missing a couple captains. Versus Team Science. This is Playhouse here at the PML. Oh boy. Well, it is pretty good news that they have Wyatt in, because that does really help calling out captains. If they didn't have,
it does.
If they
it's a
had,
nice handicap.
If they had Rondate, I wouldn't even really give them a chance, because that team of Science looks pretty strong, comparably. Like they're the kind of team where like I think Shenanigans would beat them, you know, but maybe only like 70-80% of the time. Whereas this team, Shenanigans would beat 100% of the time. So
SJP going for the robot chest. Looks like Captain Crunch is doing the same.
Ooh, Shiznit is raiding their opponent's supplies.
Nobody went for it on this side. Lolly's stood right here, but
yeah, he logged out and now he's logging in.
And then he just lost his raid supplies. So
yeah,
that is a definite
I guess he got disconnected there. That's what happens when you come from a satellite provider.
Satellite provider.
Ouch. That's actually significant. That's just as significant as raiding your opponent's raiding supplies, which they're not going to get. Kodo has it. So calling all captains is actually looking pretty strong here.
Ooh, looks like SJP is going to try and take out UL.
He almost gets him.
Almost, but not. I think he's going to finish him off. Lolly and both of them.
UL really needs to back off. Ooh.
This is bad for Science.
UL was really one thing away from burning to death there.
So,
all right, Coral is coming out with a very fast set of diamond armor. That's quick, man. I'm actually kind of curious where he got that diamond for it to be so quick. Is that the chest? Is that
I'm gonna say it's the
Playhouse?
chest.
That must be Playhouse, but
Because they haven't
really
touched this
quick.
little.
Here comes
how they-
Wyatt. Wyatt's
yeah.
still got leather pants on. What's he doing there? That's a... It's good 10% less, 10-15% less armor.
Well, maybe they're thinking we're not gonna give Wyatt the good armor just in case.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Coral's also... He's in, like, iron pants, which aren't too big a deal, but...
So they're trying to just sneak in the middle, but it's not gonna do much unless they kind of thin the ranks.
Controlling the middle of the early game is pretty important, because the thing is, like, if you get the first 1 or 2 eyes, you make it so it's going to be a lot longer for your opponents to be able to win. So it's not bad.
Here comes Oshizit.
Okay, Shiznit doesn't even have a gold helmet on. Like, that's really risky.
Oh,
and he's going to get
Coral
caught off
see him.
guard. Coral's sneaky.
Oh,
Ooh,
takes him out. Here comes Captain Crunch.
Kodo also doesn't have the gold helmet yet. They're going to be really vulnerable to archery if they just don't get those helmets equipped.
Well, they can't be really vulnerable to archery because they lost their archery chest.
Oh, well, there's a couple bows. There's
Are there other bows?
2. There's one that starts on top of your roof.
Oh, right.
So
It
looks like Coral does have a bow.
And Lolly's interest seems to be freaking out apparently, which is not good for science.
That's
Definitely
really
not good
bad.
for science.
They do look like they have a really good positional advantage right now.
It looks like Kodo's going to go down to SJP and Wyatt, but
Wyatt's low. Oh, UL making a diamond helmet, man. For someone who boasted about his team Morphing Time being the greatest team ever, he still makes this very, very silly mistakes.
Well, they're not the greatest team ever because they don't exist
It's
anymore.
just a waste of diamond. I mean, like, their team could use the diamond. Especially with
Looks
how
like
much diamond they're donating right now.
Most of Team Science is just here.
Actually, look at this.
Which is good.
UL is using iron pants, but he's got a diamond. I don't even understand, man. And the thing is, without the gold helmets, it's safe to assume they don't even have healing potions.
Yeah, you're right. Looks like Lolly's going to give away. UL opting to just use the archery instead. Here comes Pandavore, the only guy wearing full diamond and a gold helmet.
There you go.
One person knows what he's doing.
So we got a 3v4 right now, it looks like.
Here comes Kodo to take out
Wyatt's
Wyatt
kind of
possibly.
low. Oh
yeah,
no!
Wyatt's going to go down.
Wyatt's going to go down. And, I mean, those leather pants actually make it so Kodo's evenly armored, but Wyatt doesn't land a hit on Kodo.
It's kind of odd.
And that's really good for Kodo. Kodo should just back off.
So
He
that's what he's
is.
going
He's
to do.
going to back off and get re-equipped in Wyatt's
All right.
armor.
It looks like they're pushing
They need to be
Science out of the middle.
They need to be really careful not to overextend themselves, though, man. Like, here comes
Ooh, SJP
Shiznit. What's he doing? He's just punching for no reason. He's just gonna die.
I think he's just trying to be a distraction, I guess.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense. It doesn't. They're landing a lot of poisons on.
Oh, look at this
Pandavore
Pandavore
burned
burned to death. Gonna pick up the
Wow.
armor. They really need to back off now, because they need to just get re-geared. Both teams actually look like they're just gonna back off. And smart play, because, I mean, like, there's really no, like, you have a really good advantage to fight near your base, because then if you kill someone that's unarmored, they instantly respawn and, like, start harassing you again. So you can't really fight in an opponent's spawn too well, unless you just, you know, completely outgear them, but... Oh, look at this.
Oh, we've seen it. We've seen that happen before. But look at all those potions and poisons on the floor. And one eye.
In the middle.
Looks like Kodo's going to take that. Is that another eye? Another eye.
Wow. Wow. Two eyes.
drops.
Kodo needs to grab that eye and
Pretty
just
lucky.
leave. He sees it. He's just going to leave. Oh, he's going
Ooh.
to stay. I don't like this. I think he should just leave.
Looks like I think this is Coral. Coral's going up top, but not using the door.
It looks like
climbing
Lol's
up top.
afraid of a 1v1 right now with Kodo. I'm actually quite surprised that he didn't come in to at least harass him.
Well, if his internet's being as freaky as he says it is, it's probably a better idea not to donate any gear he's got on him for the risk of fighting. Looks like you will come. It looks like Colonel Captains is just dominating the center.
This is
Coral
gonna be,
still up here. Don't know what.
this
Oh,
is
he's
kind of
going
bad though. Like Science is losing whatever advantage they had.
I don't know really what Coral's going for here. I mean, he dropped down, trying to raid their chest on the
He
top
might
of the
be
castle.
trying
I
to
guess.
cap the 2 eyes he has.
Coral? Would he have 2 eyes?
Well, I assume they have a couple eyes, so. Panda Warrior kind of getting flanked here. Oh, but lands some good poisons. That's going to put a clock on Team Silence right now.
Oh, here comes Kodo.
Oh, lots of potions of harmony.
Potions everywhere.
UL's trying to back off. She's also actually trying to chase Wyatt. What is Wyatt doing? Where's he going?
Wyatt needs to turn
He's
around.
and just hit him once. But Lol's gonna actually kill him.
Yeah, Lol's gonna take out UL. That's a nice.
Wyatt
Oh, here comes
back
Kodo to finish off Lol.
Oh, Lol has a rage potion. I don't think Kodo does though. Oh, nice.
Here comes SJP.
Yeah, that's
Corner.
very nice. Switching in your member. Like, that's what you need to do. When you're half health, you just back off and let another team member take your place.
Coral Reef, I know what he was doing there. He was harassing the other team members because look how low Panda War is.
Ooh, well, just hitting
Looks
a
like
team
Science is
member.
making
lot
a
of team
push.
members. Lol's come in. He's going to get 2 kills. Oh, Coral Reef coming in. Oh, Shizzy gets the 3rd kill. And that's, I think only UL's got armor right now. And they only need
There's
1
an
eye,
eye.
and eye just dropped. They get this cap and they win. There we go. Oh, there's the game.
Oh, that's
SJP
game.
comes in, gets the eye he got from one of the members of Calling All Captains. He's going to use the cap. And